Will Ospreay makes a violent comeback at AEW Revolution, targets Jon Moxley. Nobody saw this coming. Just when it looked like the night at AEW Revolution was settling down, the arena was suddenly thrown into complete confusion. And at the center of it all stood Jon Moxley. Moxley looked ready to leave the ring after the chaos of the match had already unfolded. The Death Riders surrounded him, controlling the moment. It felt like the story was over. But then the lights went out. For a few seconds, the entire arena sat in silence. And what appeared on the screen next left fans completely stunned. A strange vignette began to play. Inside a laboratory, someone was recovering. Tubes, equipment, a mysterious figure slowly coming back to life. And then the reveal. It was Will Ospreay. The crowd erupted before he even stepped into the arena. Seconds later, the lights came back on, and Moxley looked completely confused in the middle of the ring. The Death Riders looked around trying to understand what was happening. Then the music hit. The reaction was explosive. Ospreay walked onto the stage to one of the biggest pops of the night. But he wasn't there to celebrate. His eyes were locked directly on Moxley. And suddenly he started running. Ospreay sprinted toward the ring and immediately went after Moxley the moment he stepped inside. The Death Riders rushed in to protect their leader, thinking the numbers advantage would stop him. They were wrong. Ospreay exploded with offense, taking out member after member as the crowd roared with every strike. The momentum completely shifted. What looked like Moxley's moment had instantly turned into Ospreay's statement. Realizing the situation had slipped away, Moxley and the Death Riders had no choice but to retreat through the crowd. And just like that, the ring belonged to Ospreay. Standing tall in the center of the arena, Ospreay soaked in the moment as fans welcomed him back with thunderous cheers. But this wasn't just a return. This felt like a warning. Because if Ospreay is already targeting Moxley, then something much bigger could be coming next. The real question now is what this confrontation means for AEW moving forward. So let me ask you something. After what we just saw tonight, do you think Will Ospreay should be the next man to challenge Jon Moxley? Or was this just the beginning of an even bigger rivalry? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love unpredictable wrestling moments and shocking returns, you're in the right place. This is Sick Sport, where the biggest stories in pro wrestling never stay quiet for long.